Hubby takes my waitress, and I eat up the afters. Female Cuckolds 12. Cuckquean Erotica BDSM Erotica, Lesbian Erotica, Threesome Erotica. Written by Connie Cuckquean. Narrated by Sallybeth. Hubby takes my waitress, and I eat up the afters. Female Cuckolds 12. Lucy Trent folded her arms and looked out across her thronging restaurant. She had employed some of the best chefs, and the reviews were golden. But new starter Andrea had been a risk. Lucy had sat in on the interview and had her reservations, but the head chef saw something in the fiery, tattooed redhead. Already, Lucy was beginning to regret her decision as she noted the rolled-up sleeves and visible inked forearms that Andrea liked to parade. It was against standards, as was the chewing gum that she energetically chomped between tables. However, the astute businesswoman also noted that each of Andrea's tables were happy. The interactions seemed genuine, and the comments after the meal portrayed the new starter wonderfully. Lucy didn't like it, but she was beginning to think she might have to let Andrea be Andrea. "Your new waitress is a hit," her husband Mason said during service. Lucy mused. "You don't like her, do you?" Lucy looked at him quickly, as though she was being accused of something. "I don't know her," she protested. "I know she's hot," Mason said, and he stared for a moment at Andrea's beauty. She knew just how to carry herself. "I don't see it," Lucy lied, but she could feel the joyous sting of jealousy hit her. She watched Andrea the whole night, noting that it was becoming quite the obsession. Lucy couldn't take her eyes off the mesmerizing young woman, and she couldn't stop thinking about what Mason had said. She and her husband had a very perfunctory sex life, and Lucy had long wanted to spice things up. Their dynamic suffered because Mason wasn't the dominant lover that she craved, and it meant that, like everything else in Lucy's life, she had to take control. Not only did Andrea seem to possess all the qualities of an incredibly personable waitress, but Lucy felt she might too have the same sassy spunk in the bedroom. But it was quite the topic to broach. "Can I see you out back?" Lucy asked Andrea after service. The staff in the kitchen looked sheepishly at the new starter. Meetings out back rarely went well. "Me?" asked Andrea. Lucy nodded and turned to the exit door. She walked ahead and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?